We have 2 points A and B. There is a certain distance between these 2 points. We will symbolize this distance by the letter S. Let's take a look at an example. What is the distance between London and Manchester? We know that more or less the distance between these two cities equals 260, so S equals 260 kilometers. How long would a plane take to fly from London to Manchester if it followed a perfect line at a constant speed? We need to know what speed it is going at. We need to know what value has U got. So U symbolizes the speed. We could also use the letter V, but in this slide we'll use the letter U. Let's take it that U equals 520 kilometers per hour. So 520 kilometers in 1 hour, 260 kilometers in T hours. T symbolizes the time. We can see that if we divide 520 by 2, we get 260. So we can see clearly that T equals 0.5 hours. We have the equation S equals UT. That works when there is no acceleration. If we divide both sides of that equation by U, we get T equals S divided by U. Or, in the previous example, T equals 260 divided by 520. T equals 0.5. Now, we have been using kilometers per hour. Oftentimes, we don't use kilometers per hour as a unit of speed. Often, we will use other units. Normally, for time, we will use S. Normally, for speed, we will use meters per second. Normally, for distance, we will use meters. Let's take another example using these units. We have 2 points. This time we have a post office and a library. So the distance between the post office and the library equals 500 meters. U equals 1 meter per second. We want to know how long it would take a person to walk from the post office to the library if they move at a constant speed. We use the equation S equals UT. T equals S divided by U, or in this case, T equals 500 divided by 1. T equals 500 seconds. Sarah cycles at a speed of 8 meters per second to get from home to her school, which is 1.6 kilometers away. How long does she take? So we have kilometers. We will change that to the standard units, to meters. We use S equals UT, 1600 equals 8T, to give us T equals 200 seconds. Here are some exercises. Sometimes you're given the distance and the speed and you have to work out the time. But other time you're given, for instance, the speed and the time and you have to say the distance. Other times you're given the distance and the time and you have to say the speed. Feel free to pause the video now. And here are the answers. Remember, the equation S equals UT works in a Euclidean world where there is no acceleration of the moving body.